But yeah, no, I mean, looking at unit compositions as well, Mo Dow's for sure, but not a lot from Pondguard. Not a lot of Modals from Pondguard as well.
No.
Even really going to be going for that B side, so it's gonna be interesting to really see that. But in terms of Pondguard, we're seeing a mix of loads of classes. I think we see two pikes, and then on Titan side, it's a mix as well. There is a lot of short swords, but not that many, which is it is very refreshing to see that. Not
Yeah, definitely.
not
There's
all
quite
spam
there's
of the same
actually
class.
a few pikes, there's a few muskets, which
Mm-hmm.
is quite nice to see, really. Just kind of changes up their kind of play style, doesn't it? But their numbers, so the Titans' numbers are dropping pretty quick in terms of units. They've already lost almost 200. They've lost 200 now.
Yeah, I do wonder if that's just scrap units though.
I guess there probably is.
Yeah.
But they've then got to go back, resupply, get back, and it takes time, doesn't it? It allows Pondguards to kind
they
of
just got that
up.
tower in time. It's one thing to get grabbed, but another thing is the fact that these players, they don't have runes on. They don't have extra arm, like all that type of extra armor and extra stats on that can actually allow a player to get murdered immediately.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I know a few of these guys have had practice during the day, and they may have gotten a little bit more used to actually not playing with runes and everything, but I know a lot of people haven't had a chance to practice. A lot of people are still going to think that their class kind of plays as it does on the live server, which those runes, they make a huge difference.
They do make a huge difference.
Could catch people out quite big.
And one crazy thing as well is, like, I think right there in like these big blob pushes, I think one unit, like even if one person had the unit, would be like shield maidens. Shield maiden buff with like a huge blob. In terms of they're not the best like shield unit, but in terms of their little buffs that they have in terms of charging and the defending type of buffs that they have, they went and they made sure they got that supply, and they were easily able to take C. So the fact that he has the shield maidens, he has that little buff to give it to them. Now, are they gonna just try and avoid the supply and just cut off supply from this side? Which some of the Treb is hitting their own teammates, but this is pretty interesting to see right here.
Yeah. So what they're doing here is they're splitting. They're kind of trying to split the defending force, aren't they? They're taking C. I think Titans are going to have to. They're going to have to just fall back here. I don't know if this is going to be savable for them at this point.
No, not at all. And I mean, to be fair, Titans might kill a lot of Pondguard's stuff as long as Pondguard starts splitting towards C. But if Titans is able to come in and maybe even try and clean up C, I don't think it's looking.
I think it's a bit too late. I think they've broken that kind of blockade, but they're going to have a difficult time.
You see what's happening right here, though. A lot of Pondguard don't have units, so this is going to be the issue that you're having these heroes here, but they have no units, and now Titans are coming in with their units from resupply. Yeah, they're losing units, but they're coming in and at least stopping C. But Pondguard, look at how much they did capture of C, which is pretty big.
Which is, so they only need, another 10-15 seconds on C, and then that's theirs.
Ooh, this Treb's going to be...
They've still got a lot of time here as well. A lot of time.
Indeed, yeah. Those Palace Guards are doing such good work right now on C as well. Whoever had them definitely made good use of them.
Yeah, as we can see now, Pondguard bringing more units in.
Indeed.
I would personally be telling Titans now to start falling back. I think they're going to be better kind of fortifying on that last point.
Ooh, that big throw to get off the point. Oh, man. So it's about, 2 or 3 heroes of Titans versus about maybe 6 or 7, but Titans does have units on the point, so now units, they only need maybe 10-15 seconds, and they can cap C. Yeah. And it'll actually give them a huge breathing room right there.
Yeah, definitely. I think if they manage to block off that little choke point of where they come through underneath that little bridge, even with not having that supply point, I think they'll have this.
Oh, sadly, that was a really badly placed shrub, sadly, but you know, it is what it is.
I mean, it's definitely not the worst one I've seen.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yeah, look,
not
as
great though. Not great.
oh, this is gonna be interesting. I think Pondguard's gonna be able to clear off the heroes here
Yeah.
and cap it. As long as they're making sure no units are getting in. Yeah, they got C right here.
Yeah, so they've done that. They've blocked off that choke point. Even defenders having the supply point, they couldn't get over to that point. It's all going to be about rushing now, though. It's all going to be about getting to that
Indeed,
last point.
and there's no heroes on home. Oh, there goes some modals. So that cab needs to get out of there.
So right now, Pondguard need to keep that pressure on. If Titans set up, they may still get this Pondguard, but it's going to be a lot harder.
Wait, what?
It's an absolute yellow.
I think he's just pulling all the heroes. He's just pulling 5 or 6 heroes. Yeah, they're chasing him. But is Pond... Look at this!
Oh,
yep.
that's allowed them.
That's the thing. This is why you never chase for hero kills. Even if it's one hero, you know, you just get away from it. Because now Pondguard have a good position on home. And that actually... Oof. That might have cost them the game right there.
Yeah. That's it. That 8 people chasing one guy. That's 8 people less set up for defense.
Exactly. Yeah. And now you have loads of people with grave shots as well. You see that Pondguard has loads of grave shots. We do see Outriders coming from behind for laps, but you know, Outriders, yeah, even though they are a really good unit, they don't do loads of like massive melee damage immediately. Yeah. So
yeah, this is going to be a very difficult one, I think, for Titans to kind of crawl back now. I think it's just they are dropping like flies.
Yeah, they
14
are.
Pondguard up. They have 4
versus
times
7, yeah.
countless units as well.
Indeed.
Play with. It's going to be a very difficult one for Titans right now, I think.
And this is where Forte come into play, where they're really fun, where you just V them and they just immediately delete a hero.
Yeah, I think this is one for Pondguards.
Yes, one for Pondguards. I give it to Titans though. They did, counter push, like they counteracted sometimes some of the big pushes, but
oh yeah, their rotation back round to the supply point from C was very good, very quick.
And I mean, you're seeing a couple of people as well. A couple of people had, I think it was about 3 or 4 people that had about more than 100 unit kills. Compositions. This is the big thing here. I'm seeing a couple modals for Pondguard, loads of Forte again.
Wow, loads of Martellatory to begin with, though. Look.
Oh wow, that's a lot of Martellatory, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Pondguard are trying to defend it somewhat, but I think a few people are going to slip through here. But yeah, definitely not as many as Leb's kind of got through here. I don't know whether capturing that was he just run through it.
Yeah.
It needs just if they are going this way though, they need to just get over that bridge.
Both siege towers were down. There's one siege tower still going for Titans over hunters to kind of make sure that they destroy these towers. If this tower gets destroyed again, I know for a fact Pondguard are gonna basically make sure that they defend A.
Yeah, to breach the wall and they've breached the gate both at the same time, and they're splitting. So far, it's looking pretty even in terms of kills and everything. Pondguard have left A, and they're focusing on stopping all those areas and units coming in, which has allowed Titans now to actually start capturing A.
Oh, this is going to be a juicy Trev. Coffee, this is going to be juicy.
Yeah, they saw it.
Oh, man. That was a beautiful Trev. You always love to see a nice Trev.
Keep them off as well there. So yeah, Titans have taken A. I think they just want to, even if the mortars aren't doing that much damage, they're suppressing, they're keeping people back away from that supply point, and people that are staying on it, they're kind of...
So we're seeing, is this mall going to get murdered? Oh, but you got... Oh, this is the thing, though. Are you going to risk trying to go for one mall? And this is where... this is where Laps, again, is
Have
kind of
overextended a little bit, haven't they?
overextended just to just to try and kill one player again. Overextended though. So oh look, some ball boys. Look at
Loves the ball
that.
boys.
Here comes the ball boys. So yeah, again, you had what, three or four players there trying to kill one guy, but coordination by Pondguard allowed for enough time for players to come in.
No,
Oh,
it
but
looks
now
like
they're
they're
faking
going.
it. What? Okay, they're faking again. Kind of what PG did last time. They're trebbing the stairs. Okay.
Is so I can see what they're trying to do is they're trying to run around the side of C.
Hmm.
And I don't know if that is to actually try and take C or if that's to actually feign another attack to get more people back round to the supply point.
Pondguard is able to, even if you lose your units, you're going to be able to go right to that supply and bring back units out,
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So what Titans really need to do is try
Ooh,
and just
wait, did you see that Zeus shot? Zeus just shot someone with the ballista in the head. Oh,
ballista.
That was nasty.
Yeah, I've taken a few ballistas to the face before they hurt.
Oh, another beautiful trap by Titans again.
So now if Titans can get in around the back of all these malls, these short swords and everything, they're going to have a nice, easy time tidying this.
Indeed. I don't think, to be fair though, I don't think Titans has the units to kind of push through this little blob that PG have right here with all the heroes.
Yeah. PG are really holding this well, that little pocket just outside of C.
Yeah. This is where when Pondguards pushed the first time and they had made sure nobody, like, they had blocked off, we have, let's see how Titans, what are they going to be pulling out? We see a couple of Modals, 2 Hussars, which are actually pretty big, but we see a lot of Modals actually from Pondguard. But this is the thing though, now there's a big hero difference here. There's a big hero difference here.
I'm not sure what that was actually meant to try and accomplish, to be honest. That was an absolute suicide mission.
And it's actually interesting to see that the longbow is using those ball boys. Even though he's playing at a distance, he's still making sure that he's playing a critical role in the battlefield.
Yeah, that's it. The range, they're not going to really take out a lot of stuff. They're going to suppress, they're going to damage, and they're going to really help out the melee units that are fighting the other melee units.
Indeed. And look at this. Look at Gus, Bus, and Lex coming from behind, and they're going to basically smush these Modals and whatever heroes are in here. And oof, I think it's over for Titans, man.
Yeah, I think that was a beautiful counter. They've managed to come right around the back. They're going to be pulling off massive damage. They're going to be doing some real heavy hits against these guys now.
Indeed.
I don't think Titans are going to have a chance to really have another crack at this now. I think this is going to be game over for them.
Yeah, most definitely. Look at that. Yeah, I think Pondguard got it. I mean, I give it to their rotations and everything, but I feel like Titans should have went for the supply there instead. I think the type of push that they did towards C wasn't the right one, and I think it costed them the game.
Yeah, I mean, they tried.
And everything. That's the big play there. And look at this.
Yeah.
It's
just carnage, and it. We should just stop this.
Just stop the madness. Pondguard advances.